Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. Although the weather was a little shady this weekend, we're very excited we're hoping at least for a very great transpire to the weather this for the rest of the week into the weekend. And we say that because it's going to be a busy weekend this coming weekend for Dubois County and the surrounding vicinity. And we are here today with Neil Weyer with the Ferdinand Heimatfest to kind of dive into that. So welcome, Neil. It's a pleasure to have you.
Good morning. Well, thank you for having us. We're glad to be here.
Fantastic. And Neil, you guys are celebrating a very special kind of anniversary for the Heimatfest. It's the 30th annual Ferdinand Heimatfest this weekend. So what does that kind of mean for the committee?
Well, it's a big milestone for us. You know, our committee has been doing this for 9 years. We've been fortunate enough to be together that long and put together this great event for the community, and we're glad to see it keep going.
Which is fantastic. And again, it is a grand staple. I was telling you before we got started, the Heimatfest is another one of those great festivals that kind of really kicks off summer for people so that you can really get into the idea of celebrating all summer long, which is what we hope everyone does in our area here. So without a further ado, I would love to get into the festivities that are happening this Friday and Saturday, June 20th and 21st. So will you give us the rundown?
Yeah, sure. So we've got a few new items this year. The Ferdinand Fire Department will be hosting a Touch a Truck event on Friday evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The truck will probably be around the circle to the entry of the community center. The kids can come out, see what a real fire truck looks like, and learn more about that as well. And then we also have another new event. The Indiana DNR is putting on an ATV safety training for ages 6 through 18. This is a free event. It will run from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Ferdinand Community Center on Saturday morning. This event does require a registration, which I believe the last day to register is today. So if you want more information on that and how to sign your kids up on that, please check out our Facebook page or website. I believe there's a number to call on that to get you registered for that as well. So
very good. And again, to kind of preface on that as well, just make sure if you're checking out the Facebook or their website, search Ferdinand Heimatfest, and you can search that on Facebook or FerdinandHeimatfest.com, and they have the full itinerary of things going on, all of their amazing sponsors, and all of the good details in the schedule, right?
That's correct. Yeah. Definitely check out our Facebook page, which has all our events listed. Our website does as well. Instagram has some of them listed, but we also have that as well to go check out. So
very good. And one thing that we've maybe not mentioned yet, we've been a little scatterbrained here this morning. At least I have. Nothing unusual. It is Monday morning, but this event is happening at the Ferdinand Community Center in Ferdinand, Indiana. That is 18th Street Park, that vicinity, right?
Correct. Yeah. Go down 18th Street like you're going to 18th Street Park, and instead of turning left into their parking lot, it's on the right. Parking is available down at 18th Street. It's available at the YMCA, the library, places throughout town. Just follow the signs and come on down and join us.
And the big question is, does this event cost anything to participate?
Not really, no. There's one or two events that may cost you a little bit of an entry fee. The Backyard BBQ does have a $5 entry fee if you're wishing to sample. Derek Schlachter does a great job at that event, putting that on every year. We're looking forward to having the teams come back and smelling the wonderful barbecue on Saturday morning. And then I believe there's a few other events that if individuals wish to participate in, it's kind of a fundraiser for a few different organizations. But overall, the event is free to everybody. The entertainment on Friday night and Saturday night. Friday night we have GTP sponsored by Jasper Engines and Transmission. They'll take the Dubois, Chevy, and Toyota main stage starting at 8 p.m. and go to midnight. And Saturday we have 500 presented by Weyer Electric. They'll also be from 8 p.m. to midnight. All this is free. It's free to get into the beer garden. There's no buttons. There's no nothing that anybody needs to get in. It's good entertainment for the family. The family fun zone is all free for the kids. So the inflatables are there, glitter stencils, face painting, all that is there to enjoy for all ages.
Very good. So it's free for the little kids. It's free for the middle-aged kids. It's free for the older kids who want to be a little bit younger, and free for anyone who wants to participate. Of course, I'm also seeing, you mentioned the face painting and glitter stencils. I'm seeing the balloon guy is going to be there as well. So you guys are really treating the kids to something special.
That is. Best Home Furnishings has been wonderful with this event. They've really stepped up and helped us out, bring the kids' events to our fest and whatnot. The kids love it. The inflatables are going Friday evening. We've got them going most of the day Saturday, while the foam party's going on in the afternoon, and then through the evening till 9 o'clock Saturday night they'll be there. So, Best has been gracious enough to help us out with this event, and we want to thank them for their sponsorship of this.
Very good. So let's kind of get everybody's calendars ready to put in those intricate details. So the festivities, or at least the food booth in the beer garden, opens at 5 p.m. on Friday, and so it's a little bit of a later start because we all have to work on Friday, unfortunately. But you get to go out and have a really good time there and get some good food. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of community-made food, which is fantastic. And then at 6 p.m. I'm seeing some cornhole. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah. So the Dubois County Rotary Club has brought back what used to be the WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions. They will be at the Ferdinand Heimatfest this weekend. Throwing will be in between the community center and the YMCA there in the grass area, so you can come down and register. I think throwing begins right at 7, so be sure to get down there and register early as well. So
very good. And then on Friday night, I'm seeing as well, there's going to be a magic show per se, and then there's other things for the 21 and above crowd. Is that right? That's
correct. We do have a pong tournament in the beer garden. You must be 21 to enter this event. You're not required to drink at this event at all, but just because it's hosted in the beer garden, we have to have that age restriction on there. This has been a popular one with the younger community members, and we're excited to have it back as well. So
very good. So there again, you guys provide a good sampling of things for people to do of all ages, and then again, your big main stage performances. That's huge because we like our music here in Dubois County, and I'd imagine Ferdinand parties just as hard as everyone else.
That's true. Yeah, we're looking forward. Like I said, GTP presented by Jasper Engines and Transmissions on Friday night from 8 p.m. to midnight, and then Friday 5 under on Saturday night from 8 p.m. to midnight as well. So.
Very good. And, Friday is just the start of all this fun stuff. We get to get into Saturday, and we get to get into Saturday very early with the 5K Run Walk Kids Fun Run happening as well, right?
That's right. So starting at 8 p.m. At the Forest Park main entry, that location start has moved to the front entry due to the track and football field renovations up there. I believe they are still taking registrations. They will still take registrations the day of to enter that. The Kids Fun Run is free without a T-shirt, or $10 with a T-shirt as well. But Rachel and Carl Henson do a great job of putting that event on for us each and every year to help support the Forest Park track programs and whatnot. But we always have a great group of runners out, and it's a big event for us.
Very good. And again, not to shy away from anything super active in the early morning. And then we have the 5K run walk at 8 a.m. And then at 9 a.m., the Tri-County YMCA Co-Ed Volleyball Tournament is happening as well, which we talked with Mike from the Y, and they're very excited to come back again for another year of this.
Yeah, that's Mike and Logan do a great job of putting this event on for us each and every year. It's the Co-Ed tournament takes place down at 18th Street Park. They usually fill up. I believe there's still a few spots available this year, so I believe they'll take registrations through the day Thursday. So be sure to get your team entered. It's always a big event too, so it seems to fill up quick. So.
And of course, we can't forget for the not so active people, which there's nothing wrong with that. We also have the car, truck, and bike show, which I imagine gets a lot of attention as well, right?
That's right. This is one event that we've been focusing on really hard the last few years. Jeff Hosfooter in our group does a tremendous job of putting this on. He brings in, he's pushing over 100 cars every year, so. We're running out of space to go with everybody, but that's always a good problem to have. So I believe registration starts at about 9 and judging begins about 10:30, and then awards are right around 1 o'clock on Saturday for the car enthusiasts out there.
Very good. And let's go back to, the times when we were young kids and you had a lot of imagination. I'm seeing the Feller Express interactive dinosaur experience. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Because I see the word dinosaur and I get a little excited.
So do the kids. No, this has been this is, I think, our third year having this group here, but the kids love this event. It's up at the YMCA, their main gym. They bring in dinosaurs, and the kids get to learn more about dinosaurs, and it's fantastic to see how these kids just get so excited over this. I mean, they love it. They're dinosaur puppets basically, but they look real, they feel real, and the kids just get super excited for it, and it's great to see the smiles on their faces, and it's one that we hope continues for a long time.
So if you don't get anything from this interview today, know that there's going to be dinosaurs at the Ferdinand Heimatfest this year. So, that's something to really look forward to.
I've been there a few times, and it is an amazing show.
Very good. Yeah, and again, you guys bring I can't explain how many different events you guys bring and different entertainment opportunities for people. So you really bring a little bit of something for everyone, which is very much appreciated by the community, I'm sure. And then that Backyard BBQ Contest kind of sneaks up on us, right? That's right. So from 11:30 to, I believe, 1:30 on Saturday, there will be some backyard barbecue sampling going on. That there is a $5 entry fee to get a wristband and a boat to sample food, but this is our favorite event. I mean, the food smells great. It brings people in, and people love to experience the food that these other groups put out, and it's great. It's a great community event. So. Definitely. And again, we go back to the fun stuff for the bigger kids, per se. We've got a horseshoe tournament going on as well. Is that a new thing, or is that a continuing thing? That's a continuing thing. We have a committee member that puts this on every year down at 18th Street Park. I believe registration begins a little after noon on Saturday. There is a little bit of an entry fee for that, but winner will take home the prize money and whatnot. So. Very good. Again, lots of opportunities to compete at the fest as well. So if you need some bragging rights, I think that's a perfect place to start as you go through the rest of the festivals happening in the area for the rest of the summer as well. Now let's kind of get back into when all of the booths and maybe the beer garden opens on Saturday. What time frame are we looking at on those things? Well, so our beer garden will open up at 3 o'clock. The food booths are open kind of sporadically throughout the day. There will be some open during the barbecue contest from probably about 11 to 1:30ish, and then they will probably shut down and then be open from 5 till 9, 10, 11 o'clock, depending on what time they decide to shut down or run out of food. So, these food booths, most of the people that we have down there, these are local organizations. Forest Park's Boys and Girls Soccer, the Ferdinand Legion Auxiliary, the Boy Scouts Troop 186, Sisters of St. Benedict with their delicious ice cream sandwiches. These are all local organizations that come down to support the Heimatfest and help us provide the food for the event, and then also help their organizations as well in fundraising. So very good. And of course, you kind of mentioned it there. Things are going to start ramping back up at 5 p.m. into the rest of the evening. Is that right? That's correct. Yeah. All the inflatables will be back up till 9 o'clock. We have the Silly Safaris presented by Ramen Law Office at 6:30 on the in front of the Jubilee Chevy main stage there outside. And then we also have the Forest Park FFA. They will be doing a kiddie pedal pull at 6:30 in the Best Home Furnishings Family Fun Zone as well. So a lot of young kids get involved in this event, and it's fun to see them try and pedal that tractor and pulling that weight behind. So I remember little me tried that once. We didn't get very far, but we definitely put our heart and soul into it as well. And then again, you can't forget that 5 Unders come in to kind of close out the festival at 8 p.m. Does that sound right? 8 p.m. to midnight. Yes, that is correct. So. Very good. So you guys, again, it is only a 2-day festival, but again, you pack a lot in those 2 days right after people get off work on Friday to as far as we can go into Saturday, maybe even Sunday morning, making sure that everyone gets their money worth for a cost of free. I'd say is a pretty fair assumption on that.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, we try and cater to the families, and with that, our sponsors are, Master Brand being our headlining sponsor for the 9 years that our group has done this. Best has been great. Jasper Engines Transmissions, German American Bank, Weyer Electric, all those have been great sponsors, and none of this would be possible without any of our sponsors. They do a great job at helping us grow this event each and every year, and we want to say thank you to them, because we wouldn't be able to do this without you.
That's right. Can't do it without the community's support. And with that, Neil, are you guys always looking for new members to really boast and bolster the attendance records, work on doing planning, or just, participating in the festival? Are you guys always looking kind of new recruits per se? We always are.
Like I said, our group has been doing this for 9 years, and we'd love to see some new ideas and new leadership as well. If you're interested in joining, we invite you to reach out to one of the committee members and inquire what it's about. Our group has had a tremendous amount of fun doing this event each year. We love doing it. Setup week is one of the best times we have. I mean, it's a lot of storytelling, a lot of fun, and a lot of joking with each other and stuff. And it is some work leading up to it, but at the end of the day, the end of it is great. I mean, the setup, all that time, it's kind of disheartening when it ends because you've had so much fun doing it. So
right, you never want to see something like that end, but that's why you come back every single year and keep making the fest as best as you can. And I would imagine there's not really a perfect age if you'd like to participate. If maybe you're an empty nester and you kind of want to give back to the community that way, or maybe you're a young adult and you're still trying to figure out your place in the community. Is it kind of a wide range that you're kind of hoping for?
It is. I mean, we have I think most of our committee members are in our young 30s right now, but we do have some older folks there with us that have been doing this for many years, even longer than the 9 that we've been doing it. So we, if you're interested in joining, please don't hesitate to reach out. Like I said, age doesn't matter. We'll work with anybody. We'll show them how it's all done, and it's a great time. Like I said, we really have a lot of fun doing it. But we're also searching for those fresh ideas to help keep this fresh for the younger generation coming up and everything else too. So
right, and you guys didn't get to 30th annual for nothing. This takes a lot of planning and a lot of years, but that also means a lot of memories made along the way.
It is. It like I said, it's a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding to see that it's all come together this week. So
very good. Well, Neil, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention as we let you head off to your big week of planning and getting everything finalized?
Well, we hope to see you all down there. Like I said, nothing puts a bigger smile on our face than seeing a big crowd down there and seeing the kids all have fun and whatnot. So we look forward to seeing you out there at the 30th annual Ferdinand Heimatfest, sponsored by Master Brand.
Very good. Neil, as always, it's a pleasure to have you in and get to talk with you and kind of summarize, but also get to see what kind of fun stuff you guys have planned at the fest every year. So we appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Very good. This has been your In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. Again, the Ferdinand Heimatfest, the 30th annual Ferdinand Heimatfest, is happening this Friday and Saturday, June 20th and 21st at the Ferdinand Community Center, of course, in Ferdinand, Indiana. If you'd like more information or to see their full schedule of events, make sure to visit them on Facebook at Ferdinand Heimatfest or visit their website at ferdinandheimatfest.com.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.